joined the Army in 1998, a long time ago, as a just an infantryman. I went to Fort Benning, Georgia, and then I went to Fort Campbell, Kentucky. And Fort Campbell, Kentucky, I went to Korea. I spent a year in Korea and went to sniper school and some other schools like that. Then got out there on 9/11, came back here and joined the Illinois National Guard. And then I joined the recon unit here in town. When I joined that recon unit, we got orders to go to Iraq shortly after I joined. So we went to Iraq. We were doing daily operations in Iraq. On October 15th of 2005, we got hit by a roadside bomb. It's about 06 in the morning. Our ship was almost up. And we got a call to check out a possible mortar landing at that point. So we could drive down to where the mortar landing was supposed to be, and it was an ambush. And so we go to leave, and a roadside bomb detonated into my truck. And it was like, if you've ever been in a car accident, it was like slow motion. Everything was just moving very slow, and then all of a sudden it snapped. Fast forward, and then all I could think about at that point was getting my rifle and killing the enemy who just blew my truck up. I didn't realize at that point my arm was gone, because my adrenaline was still pumping pretty good. And so I'm looking, and I can't find my gun and my rifle, and I'm really getting upset. And then when the air starts to clear, I see my arm severely damaged, and I can barely breathe out of my jaw because it's broken 7 spots, and there's a huge gaping wound right here. And so then I'm like, oh my God. Then I yell for help, and then they jerk me out of the truck. They kind of try to hold my hand, and within 5 to 8 minutes, I was at the level 3 cache, and the last thing I remember hearing is get out the bone saw. I'm like, man, this is gonna suck. So they cut my arm off, and next thing I remember is growing up, waking up at Walter Reed Army Medical Center.
It was horrific. I walked into the room and I walked right back out because it was a sight that they tried to prepare you for before you go in. That it's gonna look like shit. He's gonna look terrible. Give it a few months, but nothing really prepares you to walk in and see that level of trauma to the body. It was really. I walked in, walked out, and said, I'm not going back in there. He was in a coma, so I actually spent that night catching him up on the last 6 months of my life, because they're like, just talk to him, he can hear you. So I don't know, it's kind of like it was just in the moment. There wasn't any really what the next day was gonna look like or 6 months. It was just like, there was this awful mess in front of us. So
I'm a grad student at the University of Illinois in the kinesiology program and applied health sciences for rehabilitation counseling. I'm a grad assistant also at the Center for Wounded Vets. One of my main focuses is try to get veterans inside the University of Illinois to come to the center and use the services that we have. Sort of a bridge to help bring them together. Well, you know what, this injury doesn't define you, you can define your injury, and so that's really the purpose. If you let your injury define you, then you're going to be handicapped. Like I I don't see myself as handicapped. I find that my injury is a way to level the playing field for everyone else.